Next up in the box of goodies from Mad Catz is their S.T.R.I.K.E 13 keyboard, and the bullet point of the presentation is, well, it's rather good. Good afternoon, welcome back to Turbo Tortoise Tech. My name is XXXL, and in today's review I'm having a look at the Mad Catz S.T.R.I.K.E 13 keyboard. So out of the box of goodies that I've gotten from them, I think this is going to be a highlight for a couple of reasons. The price and quality that they're bringing on this is going to be very difficult to match. The reason that I say that is for a couple of key reasons. One of them being the fact that this is an aluminium backplate keyboard with a completely flat deck. The reason I like that a lot as well is because you can remove all of the keys and then just give it a wipe down and the keyboard is clean. Upon further inspection and using the keyboard, I also then realized that this has the brand new Cherry MX Red switch. I thought it was actually a different switch initially because it felt a lot lighter than my other Cherry MX keyboard. And I can only attribute that to how they've done the keycaps, where they're basically not touching at all. There's a full visible millimeter between them, and this allows the key to travel in and out without any interference or friction. Like 10 out of 10 there. The LED lighting isn't the brightest I've ever seen, but it's sufficient, and in a dark room it more than does its job. There's no problems, absolutely no problems there. And it is, as you can see, Rgb and quite customizable. You can actually do some customization of the LEDs from the keyboard itself, which is pretty cool. There isn't any software for it yet because that's how fresh this product is, but just on the base functioning with the function keys and with the numpad setup, which we'll get to now, it's really good. And now, like I say, we'll talk about that piece because it's very interesting what they've done. They've basically taken a 10 keyless design and combined it with a normal keyboard setup. So if you hit this little key on the top here, you'll notice a bunch of keys have been turned off so that these can be turned into the insert home, page down, dial end and page up section, right? When you hit it again, then it goes back to being the normal numpad. So you've got a 2-for-1 in a compressed setup, and that I think is actually fantastic. Like, so you're sort of getting the best of both worlds. Then on the bottom, as we move around over here, we have really nice rubber feet on the front here, and then these kickstands are what I would call beefy, to say the least. They do have really nice rubberizing on the tip of them, and then there's still rubberizing above that. They also have some nice channeling happening on the bottom over here, so you can channel it out either end of the keyboard or through the midsection. I just would default it on the midsection for this sort of testing, but yeah, it's quite well made and put together. And normally when I see a keyboard of this quality, I immediately go to about 2,000 Rand. But this is going to come to South Africa and retail for 1,600 Rand with Evetech. And I don't know the keyboard with cherry switches, with a full backlit RGB, with a full flat aluminium deck, that sells for 1,600 Rand. Most of them are in the 1,800 and plus territory. So this is like 10 to 15% cheaper than any of its competitors with exactly the same feature set. The only drawback from this keyboard at all is the cable length, actually. It's 1.5 meters instead of 1.8, which is a little bit weird, but it is a very thick, braided, strong cable, and it does come with a little Velcro strap for when you travel, so you can wrap up your keyboard nicely and take it along with you. And that's definitely the intention here with the size and how they've done this tournament TKL / normal keyboard crossover. And honestly, this I can suggest to you with the very easy suggestion over here. Everything works super nice. Function keys are nice. It includes mail handlers, popping open your web browser from your keyboard, your calculator, your search functionality. Like, very clever, very nicely thought out design over here. And just really that price point with the aluminium and the Cherry MX really just gets it absolute 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Maybe make a little bit longer cable, please, Mad Catz, but wow, for 1,600 bucks, you're going to be hard pressed to get better value than this. Anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you have, please do hit us up with a like and subscribe, and we will see you on the flip side.